Hey folks, and welcome to Truck King. This is an exciting day because I get to show you this, the brand new Ram RHO. This is the top dog in the Ram off-road truck lineup, and I'm excited to tell you all about it. So in this video, I'll show you all the details on this truck, and we'll go over some other new off-road trucks from Ram, so make sure you stay tuned. Before we dive into the RHO details, I want to show you two other trucks. First is this one, the new 2025 Ram 1500 Warlock. Now the Warlock was actually introduced or reintroduced, because that's a name from Dodge's truck history. It was reintroduced on the Ram Classic, which is now coming over to the new body style of Ram. And this is the most affordable off-road package you're gonna find from Ram. So what do you get with this truck? Well, first of all, this is a tradesman trim, so it's a base truck. And then it adds 33-inch Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires. You're getting a rear locker in this truck, a full skid plate package, and unique Bilstein suspension. So again, if you're looking to do some off-roading or tackle some rough roads, but you don't wanna break the bank, this new Warlock is the truck for you. Now, stepping up in price, you're gonna move to this truck, the Ram Rebel X. Of course, Rebel is nothing new for Ram, but the Rebel X celebrates 10 years of this trim being in the lineup. So the off-road enhancements here remain the same. A set of 33-inch Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack, skid plates, Bilstein suspension, and a rear locker. Where you're really gonna notice the difference on Rebel X is in some of the exterior appointments, but then mostly on the interior. Inside is where this truck sets itself apart truly. You're getting these beautiful leather seats with the red stitching and the X embroidered right in there. You get a Rebel X plate down there on your center console to again denote that you're in a special version of the Rebel. And then you also get all of the top end luxury features like that massive 14-inch touchscreen in the center stack, plus the brand new 10.25-inch passenger screen, which has been rolling out to more Ram and Jeep models. So Rebel X isn't really better off-road than it was before. It's really about celebrating 10 years of Rebel by packing this truck with all of the features that Ram possibly could. Now we've worked our way up to this monster, the new RHO. So powering this truck is the new 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged engine. Ram calls it the Hurricane. Here it makes 540 horsepower and 521 pound-feet of torque, sent through an 8-speed automatic. Now, I know what you're already saying. Well, does the RHO replace the TRX? And I mean, conceptually, yes, it does. This is the new top dog Ram in the lineup. But Ram also told us that they didn't want to just call this the TRX and put a new engine in it because they want to leave space at that sort of ultra high, crazy spec level. So I think what they kind of hinted at is maybe we will see another TRX one day that has, you know, the insane high horsepower again. This truck is replacing it, but again, there is space above it that maybe they'll jump back into that segment, which is always sort of exciting to hear. So now let's go over what you're actually getting here. And first of all, you'll notice it looks very similar to the TRX, but there are some changes. The first one is the headlights. They're a little bit thinner now, so the whole front end looks a little more sleek to me. I love this pass-through Ram design here, so they're, you know, maximizing airflow. And then of course that is a functional hood scoop up there, and this thing needs a lot of air to breathe, so that is important. And actually under the hood is interesting. You can see the Ram airflow system, how it routes the air, how there's little ports to allow water to escape to if you are fording water and some gets in there. So yeah, a really neat system. And that's the thing, it's not just like the TRX. There were so many changes that had to come to this truck to accommodate a brand new powertrain. Now, as we work our way back though, away from the engine, yeah, things are gonna sound very similar to what the TRX had. For instance, a set of 35-inch tires. Behind them, you're getting the Bilstein E squared active dampers. So yes, this truck has active suspension. You're able to change the damping at the touch of a button. And there are technically 9 different drive modes here. Now, one of them is valet mode, so call it 8 different drive modes, but the drive mode will dictate how that suspension performs. Now, the other way you're gonna see this as an RHO right away is, yeah, the styling and just this wide body kit. This truck is 88 inches wide, roughly 8 inches wider than a standard Ram 1500. So you see it rolling down the road. So as we get to the back, again, you're gonna see you're getting the nice RHO decal there, and we'll show you some more of the RHO stuff inside. There is one feature in the bed that's worth mentioning. This is pretty much just a standard bed, except there is a new inverter in this truck, so you can get up to 2 kilowatts of power by plugging in back here. This is something that, you know, is becoming more standard in the industry, trucks with an inverter, so you can have some real legitimate power. 2 kilowatts is more than enough to run things like power tools. So nice to see Ram make that upgrade as well. With this new powertrain, the RHO is about 150 pounds lighter overall than the TRX was, and actually they removed about 180 pounds specifically off the front axle because all of that weight was in that massive V8, which is no longer here. So the fact that the truck got a little bit lighter means that its towing and payload numbers are a little bit better. Towing here is 8,380 pounds, while payload maxes out at just over 1,500 pounds. And then I'm back here just to show you a couple neat features, like you are getting that bed step over there, which can be tucked in under the bumper, which is nice. Massive exposed tow hooks back here, which I absolutely love. And then of course, a true dual exhaust. I'm sitting inside the RHO now. One thing to note, there is one package for this truck. It's sort of a luxury package. It brings along some really nice features. So we get these beautiful leather seats with the RHO stitching, but then if you go for the package, these are now massaging seats. So yes, you can be flying across the desert at 100 miles per hour while getting a massage. Some other things that come on this truck, a 14.5-inch center screen. You're getting a 12-inch digital gauge cluster, a big head-up display in front of me. Of course, that 10.25-inch screen for the passenger, which is pretty cool. Also, the sport shifter down here, and then right above it, you get all your 4-wheel drive controls. I appreciate that we have 4-wheel drive auto in this truck, all the different drive modes, and then yes, there is still launch control, and this truck will go 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Well, folks, there you have it. All of the details on this Ram RHO, except for maybe the most important one, the price. So luckily, Ram recognized, yeah, we're not getting as much horsepower as the TRX, so they're not gonna charge you as much for it either. And it's nice that we're actually telling a story for once of a truck getting less expensive rather than more. So this RHO is gonna sell for $69,995 here in the United States, and it will have an MSRP of about $113,000 in Canada, both of which are lower than the TRX costs today. So that's really it for this video, guys. Now, of course, I need to hear from you. Go in the comments, let me know what you think of this brand new Ram RHO. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit join to become a member of Truck King, and then come right back here to the channel to see what we're testing next. See ya.